Yo guys, how y'all doing? It's me, tomironi 123 guys. Today, ultra defensive tactics. Now I haven't touched on these yet, but a lot of people ask me, Tom, what do you use? What formation do you use? What kind of tactics do you use when you need to seal out the win and you're just there, maybe potentially one more counter attack with the opponent completely lets you through, if anything? Well guys, the 4-2-3-1 second variation absolutely does it for you. It is the best ultra defensive tactic you'll find in the game because of the width, the compactness in the middle, the two CDMs, the defensive capabilities of it. It's absolutely unstoppable guys, so make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more content. Turn on post notifications in case you haven't done that already. Guys, let's get straight into this one. 4-2-3-1 second variation. Now I'm not going to be super defensive. I'm not going to be drop back 10 depth guys, 10 depth, come on. I'm not going to be like that guys, that's not me. Yeah, you are defending, but remember, your players drop back anyway naturally. They just do. Keep on balanced and just drop the width. The depth to 40, width to 45 to just keep it a bit more compact in the middle. That's it, guys. I'm not going to be pulling down the width and the depth any more than this. This is because otherwise you'll invite too much pressure and this will make it even harder for you to defend. So make sure you keep on balance. 45 with 40 depth, that should be enough, especially with how this game is coded. Build up play is going to be just stay as balanced guys. You don't want to mess around with this one at all, because if you do slow build up, it doesn't help you in any way. Fast build up, obviously you're going to lose players and it's going to be too chaotic. And then defensive formation, long ball means everyone's running up, then you don't need that. You need them to come close and help you out, especially if the opponent is pressing you. Balance is the best way guys. Chance creation though needs to be on possession. This ensures that all your players come close and help you out at all times. It means that you won't lose out on opportunities, but at the same time you won't lose out on possession unnecessarily, because there will always be someone to help you out. So having possession is the best way to go forward with this one. Width guys, we're going to keep on 50, keep it as it is, don't mess around with this too much in terms of attacking, and obviously don't keep a too big discrepancy between the defensive and the attacking width. Players in the box, we're going to push it down to 3. This is because we don't want to get countered guys. It's as simple as the worst thing you can happen in this game in the last few minutes is you get countered, and you know you should have either time wasted or you shouldn't have allowed someone to go through your defense. So make sure you keep on 3 players in the box, 1 corner, 1 free kick, once again to not get countered and because of the corner glitch. Now your striker guys is going to just stay on balance. You're not going to touch your striker. You want them to completely stay exactly where they are and not to mess around. It's the best way to go forward. Really, they'll just be very versatile at this point. Whenever there's a gap, they'll see it, they'll run into it, and this means you can finish off a game so easily. So make sure to keep them balanced. The cam is also going to be unbalanced. This doesn't change. It's just going to be kept exactly the same. Mainly because I feel like the cam just needs to be connecting, you know, between the midfield and the attackers in some way or another. Now the right mid and left mid are going to come back on defense, get into box for cross and come short. Well, obviously come back on defense because we're defending at this point, so this makes sense. In terms of coming short and gain to box for cross, you'd think they contradict each other. Well, you are correct in a way, but come short is very important because when you're on the ball with your left back or right back, it's so difficult to not get tackled against pressure, and therefore you want to make sure that they come close and help you out, but also get into the box for cross, meaning that they will actually overlap the striker and the centre forward or the cam and get into those positions to score as well for themselves. Now your 2 CDMs guys balanced in terms of defensive behavior. Attacking support stay back and cover center on the defensive positioning. Very important. You want to make sure they both stay back. Like I said, it's ultra defensive at this point. You don't need to push up your players at all. Make sure that they stay back at all times and don't mess around too much. They'll still be there, but this square here is what makes this formation work so well. Now the right back and the left back will both be on stay back while attacking, which is pretty self-explanatory. That's exactly what you would expect from them in a defensive formation. And then the goalkeeper comes for crosses, so none of those are actually triggers guys. Apart from that, it's time to get into some gameplay so you can see how it works. Yes guys, so here we are with the 4-2-3-1 second variation. It would be silly if I conceded from a corner. That would be really silly. But this is an ultra defensive formation. Yes, it means that technically it shouldn't be that, you know, I'm using it from the start of the game. But I want to show you guys exactly how it defends, and I want to show you obviously how you can use it on a counter. it works way better in the last few minutes, guys, when you're winning, because people will press against you, giving you so much more space to attack with. This formation doesn't give you as much space until you get put in that situation. But I'm facing the real Jordan, so yes, I do fear that this may be my final dance, as we have Di Maria down the wing. Oh, Mbappe actually opens up. Bang, very nice, very nice. But obviously the 4-2-3-1 wide, what it gives you, wow. Okay, well, there you go. I'm going to have to go into another game. But what the 4-2-3-1 gives you is obviously that kind of width. And that's exactly what you need to be seeing, guys, especially if you're going to be countering like I just did there in the last few minutes. Here we are then, 4-2-3-1, second variation should have activated now, guys. We'll be using it in another game because last one went a bit quick. I mean, we got the goal and the guy quit. That's kind of not what we want to see. But it's something that's completely not under my control, people. Like I said, it's a defensive formation, but it does have its attacking power. And you know what? It's just because you have less manpower up there doesn't mean that automatically you're not going to be able to score. Of course, it's not related like that. But I think this is a brilliant example. We're going to be facing someone that presses a lot. You can see the way his team positions itself. He's already on the front foot, and he's thinking of attacking at all times. Look at this. Very nice attack as well, but Theo Hernandez gets back, and you'll notice in this formation, your wing backs just seem to be getting back better than ever. Honestly, very unlucky to pass to Di Maria. Boom, get the ball back. Got a good chance here if I play through. Oh, unlucky. Mbappe should be doing better than that. Petit gets it back. Good compact middle ground, which is exactly what I keep saying, guys. You need. Oh, that's such a poor fake shot, man. As we try and defend here. Boom. Simple. Simple. They're there. They're there to help you out. They're there to stay back. They're there to stay on down the sidelines and get the ball back for you. Perfect. My opponent tries to wriggle his way out. None of that, guys. Theo Hernandez forward. Let's go. Ben Yedder. Go on. Keep running, son. Beautiful. Di Maria. Di Maria, oh. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. As we have Ronaldo making the run, we gotta be careful, cover it up, perfect. You're always going to be making sure that you can do that, guys. Cover it up, cover it up. It's so, so important. As we try and... Oh, do you know what? That would have been a banging goal as well. On the counter attack. But what you'll notice is, especially against people pressing, especially towards the end when they have less stamina, this formation is just so deadly, guys. Once you start attacking with it, your opponent will feel like they're relentlessly being pestered. And you know what, like I always like to say, if you keep pestering your opponent, eventually you're going to score. As my opponent tries to get me there. But I'm going to get Petit on. I'm going to get Petit to have a pop. Oh, it's unlucky, son. In my latest video, guys, the 4-2-4 ultra attacking tactics, Petit did score something like that, so I had to go for it. Just for nostalgia, really. That's how it already feels, nostalgic. So my opponent's trying to create something beautiful from Ben Yedder. Oh, that's a bit poor. That's a bit poor. Ref is obviously going to act and react. Maybe overreact. It's not a deep ref, it wasn't that big of a foul. Beautiful. Theo Hernandez gets the ball back. Solid. Solid defense at all times. Can I get Ben Yedder on the ball? That's unlucky. Getting Kunku on the ball. Play to Mbappe. Switcheroonie, guys. Mbappe 1-0. Easy. And you're going to get those counter attacks. It's going to be so easy to play Mbappe through because you have those two CDMs and obviously your left wing, well, left mid really, right mid rather than wingers. They're the ones that are going to be running in. Maybe in attack they do turn into wingers just because of the way they overlap. But, like for example here, if Bamba runs, he technically becomes a left winger because he's a forward at this point. Always red time those, man. No way. Oh my god, that would have been funny. But yeah, apart from that, guys, you can already see the impact that this formation can have. My opponent's not been able to create anything. Here we go, counter attack. This is probably his best chance so far. Bang, blocked off. Pff, get out. This formation is defensively solid as a rock, guys. Not their rock, a rock. The rock is still a bit more solid than this formation, guys, and that's because of EA. Because honestly, let's be honest, you can do absolutely everything to not concede and you'll still concede. Let's just nothing you can do against that. Obviously play your best to your highest skill level possible. But apart from that, just let it go, be to fate. We get a bit lucky with the bounce there. Composure, man. That's what you need sometimes, composure, especially on the counter attacks, and bang, the 4-2-3-1 second variation finishes off another opponent, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to never miss out on more 10 on post notifications. And until next time, guys, peace.